Hello, it is Foundation Friday, March 5th, 2021. Steve Sipress here, another gorgeous sunset going on behind me. Enjoy as you listen to me read and share from the classic, fantastic book by Dr. Dennis Waitley, The Psychology of Winning, 10 Qualities of a Total Winner. Today we are continuing on the final quality number 10, winning positive self-projection. Easy for me to say. And we pick off from last week with another important point in winning self-projection is the way in which we introduce ourselves to others. It sounds so basic and almost silly, but winners in a first encounter, whether in person or over the phone, usually lead by giving our own name first. Hello, I'm Steve Sipress. As simple as it may seem, by stating our own name up front in a positive, affirmative manner, long day of talking to a lot of people, stumbling and bumbling over my words here. Let's see if we can get through it. By stating our own name up front in a positive, affirmative manner, we are projecting self-worth and giving others immediate reason to accept us as someone important to remember. Don't know if you can hear me over the leaf blower or whatever's going on behind me. Winners get in touch by extending our hand first, knowing that is the time-proven way of proving value to others. This, of course, assuming the world gets back to normal and we don't hear from people telling us you should never shake hands again and all kinds of other useless BS, harmful advice. Along with the warm handshake, winners use direct eye contact and a warm, open smile to project interest in communication. Nothing marks a loser so clearly as shifty, wandering eyes, unable to look straight into our own, but looking down and away, as if to say, I can't be straightforward with you because it's too uncomfortable. And even though we have not been a lot in person over the past year during the great shutdown, Zoom calls are great for this compared to simple non-video phone calls. Whenever somebody comes on a Zoom call with me and they don't have their video on, I'm like, please put on your video, I can't see you. And if they can't, or something's going on or whatever, reschedule the call. I want to see somebody, and this is one of the reasons why. I want to see if they have those shifty, wandering eyes, or they have that warm, open smile and project interest in communication. And nothing marks a winner so clearly as a relaxed smile and a face that volunteers his own name and enjoys it while extending his hand to yours and looking directly into your eyes. Winners learn the art of projecting themselves through active listening. Once they introduce themselves, they become listeners. They know that listeners learn a great deal while talkers learn nothing. Winners ask questions. They draw the other person out. They ask for examples. They ask others to put it into words. And they feed back what others have just said for clarity and understanding. Winners know that paying value to others is the greatest communication skill of all. Earl Nightingale. If you're not familiar with Earl Nightingale, you ought to be. Get to know Earl Nightingale, one of the greatest self-development leaders of all time. He calls this skill the I'll make him glad he talked with me attitude. This great idea is so simple it's almost deceptive. We have to examine it carefully to understand how it works and why. I'll make him glad is an attitude that can become a whole way of life. When a winner faces a prospect, an adversary, or a potential friend, or when he picks up the phone, his attitude is service-oriented, not self-oriented. His concern is for the other person, not himself. When we have someone else's interest at heart, not just our own, the other person can sense it. He may not be able to put into words why he feels that way, but he does. On the other hand, people get an uneasy feeling when they talk with a person who has only his own interests in mind and not theirs. There's an excellent reason why we all get these feelings about people. It's known as non-verbal communication. It's the old business of what you are speaks so loudly, I can't hear what you're saying. And it's tremendously important in all of us. And with that, we will complete the final 10th quality of a winner, positive self-projection, in our next edition of Foundation Friday. Enjoy your weekend. Enjoy the rest of your week. I'll see you then, but I will be back here tomorrow with some helpful tips for you on Social Media Saturday on how you can make money using social media. Until then, I will catch you later. Over and out. Bye-bye.